Hey guys, guess what? I'm doing this week's team devotional. I had some thoughts. I read a devotional earlier, and I just wanted to share some thoughts that I gleaned from it with you. And it's kind of about what are we passionate about. So I'm going to begin with a passage from Proverbs chapter 2. It's verses 1 through 5, and it goes like this: My son, if you receive my words and treasure up my commandments with you, making your ear attentive to wisdom, and inclining your heart to understanding. Yes, if you call out for insight and raise your voice for understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. We talk about this a lot, that the most important thing for us as worship leaders, and really, as Christians, as leaders of any kind and as Christians, the most important thing for us is just pursuing a growing relationship with God. And one of the most important ways that we do that is by spending time in the Word. And sometimes that can be really hard. You don't want to do it. You don't want to. You don't want to put in the time. You don't want to discipline yourself. Because it really is a discipline. There are times when we really feel like it, and we really want to go after it. And emotions are finicky, right? And so there are some times when we don't want to do it. And sometimes the trick is just to discipline yourself and do it anyway. Um, I found in my life that one of the advantages to having finally in my 30s taken the opportunity to discipline myself, really make the effort to discipline myself, to spend time in God's Word and seek out joy that can be found in God's Word, was that I have more joy in it now. I disciplined myself for a long time, but now it's like I don't want to not do it. Um, I read this devotional today, and I had some thoughts, some thoughts of my own and some thoughts from the devotional that I wanted to share. But the questions I got several questions I want to ask you. What are you passionate about? Um, do you long to get praise from other people? Are you looking for recognition for the long hours you put in at work or the great things that you've accomplished? Um, and any number of things that you could be passionate about. What are you searching for? Do you want to raise? Do you want more benefits at your job? Do you want a better tech system at church? What is it that you're searching for? Like, what's your passion? What do you really spend your time looking for because you want to find it? And this passage in Proverbs really talks about having that kind of passion for the Word of God. And there really was a time in my life when I had to pray for that passion. I took um, uh, a number of days and prayed through Psalm 119. It's an acrostic poem, and each section of the poem represents a letter of the Hebrew alphabet. And so I took each section, one section a day, and I just prayed through that. And that psalm is all about, you know, loving God's Word. And that's where my discipline began, and it really ignited in me a passion for God's Word. Um, but I had to slow down. I had to decide that it was worth stopping other things or getting up early or whatever and put in the time and listen and hear what God had to say in His Word. So the question that the devotional asked, which I thought was really great, was this: Are you hungry enough to slow down long enough to listen? Are you hungry enough to slow down long enough to listen? Do you want to gain God's wisdom? Do you want to gain understanding from scriptures? Um, are you hungry enough to slow down long enough to listen to what God is saying in His Word? And here's a great quote, and I want to close with this from the devotional. If we find ourselves being too busy to spend time hearing what God has for us in Scripture, then we must act. We must rearrange, reprioritize, delegate, or say no, or perhaps stop being too lazy to do something. Seek it out like silver. Search for it like hidden treasure. It holds wisdom and understanding. It is living and active. It is the very words of God, of our living God. So, my prayer for you, for every single member of our team, is that we would have a passion for the Word of God, not so that we can be smart or gain more information, but so that we can know God more because He reveals Himself to us in His Word. So thanks for listening. Let's have a great discussion tonight. Let's pray. Father God, I do thank you for your word. I thank you that you have given it to us and that we can keep it and hold on to it and that it works in us and we can read it and we can memorize it and it changes us, God. And I do pray that we would have a passion for it, that we would love it, that we would learn to love what you have to say to us. Because these words, the words of Scripture, are your words. Thank you so much, God. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Love you guys. Have a great one.